the bell icon on the YouTube app to never miss a video from SNG Comedy.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Big Question with SNG.
Yeah!
Karan is like this for some weird reason. Why are you like that?
I'm chilling.
Anyway, the topic
We
for
apologize
this episode-
already for this podcast.
The topic for this episode is
Why is Arun Thakur such a moron? Wow. That's more than a podcast.
Okay, sorry.
Let's get back to reality.
fine. Anyway, the topic for today's episode is what were our favorite Hollywood movies growing up? Because we've gone on this.
Bade
whole
Miyan, Chote
nostalgia-
Miyan.
Oh, you mean Bad Boys?
Yeah.
So, and obviously it's been a big part of our growing up, you know, Hollywood movies. So, what were our favorite Hollywood movies growing up?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, the first one.
Jurassic Park.
For me, it was Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
For me, it was a series of World War II films because I used to.
Because he was born in that era.
I used to watch it with my dad.
Way to make us feel bad about it.
Who died? Yeah. So no, but I used to spend. I used to do evenings with my dad, and we used to watch these things. So, Where Eagles Dare, Tora Tora Tora, a lot of the westerns that we used to watch. Tora 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 is a great film. Then
There's about 116-year-old sitting.
okay, check these World War II films out.
You know, the Tora Tora for me was that thing that spins at the fair. That's a Tora Tora.
Bora Bora. Tora Tora was a plane ka thing right at
So there's Tora Tora Tora, Where Eagles Dare, Guns of Navarone. Guns of Navarone. So all of these, and then there were a lot of these westerns also. Fistful of Dollars.
This was also your parents' favorite movies growing up.
Yeah.
And,
Okay, let's talk about movies we love. Okay, I'm gonna start with something. I know you guys listen. Back to the Future trilogy.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was great.
Again, nobody has a
Back to the Future.
Yeah, believe me. Our fans are really young.
Yeah.
So every time we talk about these movies, right, just go back,
Wikipedia.
watch it, Wikipedia. Don't watch it, fuck Wikipedia. Just watch it and then you'll realize why we love it.
Okay, so here's a movie that maybe you guys have not heard of, especially the younger ones. It's called Animal House. Alright, have you guys seen this
Oh, that was
movie?
back in the day.
So I'll tell you why.
That was the first like American
Yes.
Pie type.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
It was a college movie, and the reason why, because my parents had 3 movies taped and recorded and kept in the house. That's it. 3 movies. One was Animal House. One was Silence.
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music. Sorry, Sound of Music. And the third one was Masoom.
With Jugal Hansraj.
Jugal Hansraj and Urmila Matondkar.
That's a very left field.
So we are a very versatile family, you see. So these are the 3 movies, and I the Sound of Music for me, when I was younger, I loved it, but then as I got older, I kind of, and Masoom was like just about Lakdi Ki Kathi. But then eventually I got
For that one song.
Animal House. When I became a teenager, when I saw it for the 15th time, I finally understood it.
Yeah.
Because I saw it, I was like, kya ho raha hai?
There's so many things you realize after, like movies
Yeah.
that you watch in your childhood and you grow up now and watch it, like, fuck, that was a dick joke.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck, he's speaking about sex.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's
So there's a scene where I think it's not Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi. So he goes and he sneaks up to this room of women who are all naked and having a pillow fight, and he's on a ladder, and he goes like this, and he falls to the back. And then 15 years later, I realize, holy shit, he got a boner. At that point, I was like, why is he falling down? It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
So that
Has that influenced your sense of humor?
absolutely, because Animal House, what happened was suddenly everything in that comedy genre suddenly started becoming something that I gravitate towards, you know.
Yeah.
So that then when my eyes opened, I started gaining consciousness. Movies like Dumb and Dumber came around.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that was the first movie I thought there was not an instant where I didn't laugh. It was a great comedy because everybody, whether 80 years old or 12 years old, you found it funny.
Yeah, there was.
But that was the thing with
whole,
most Jim Carrey
Mask,
movies,
yeah,
man.
Mask
Anything
and
that had Jim Carrey in it.
Sorry,
was
sorry.
great.
Mask was all about Cameron Diaz for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
I
Yes.
grew up after I watched it.
I think we also watched Batman Forever
Yeah.
for
Poison Ivy.
yeah.
Right?
Nicole Kidman.
There were such bad Batman
Uma
movies
Thurman.
though.
No, only the first one with what's his name? Michael Keaton. That was nice.
Yeah.
The second was actually way darker. The third and the fourth one with Val Kilmer and
Joel
George
Schumacher.
Clooney
Yeah.
with the fucking nipple.
You know why,
If
no?
you all
Joel
you kids
Schumacher.
who don't know,
Yeah.
Joel Schumacher. Y'all watch this the fourth Batman movie right before Christopher Nolan took over. was a movie with George Clooney playing Batman who had nipples.
Yes.
And they were like unnecessary close-up shots of his crotch. And I was like, wait,
And here's the thing, like George Clooney playing Batman is such a great choice, and to fuck it up that
Fuck
way,
it up, yeah, you fucked up
man.
George
But
Clooney.
it was him. George Clooney as Batman was difficult to watch for me. Like his acting was really like weird.
That's
No,
also
I
true.
mean, but
I
it's
think how
like-
much I would blame a lot on the director.
No, Joel Schumacher, I think he took it wrong. I mean, even if you looked at Batman Forever, like Val Kilmer came off as a wimp in that film, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the Riddler was so much better in that
Again, Jim
film.
Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey was so much better. So was Tommy Lee Jones, who was Two-Face in that film. I mean, he was so much better.
But I think one movie that changed everything for I think most of the kids who grew up in the 90s.
Top Gun.
Home Alone.
Home
Alone, man. Every Home Alone movie that I watched, I'm like, मेरे को ये करने का है.
Yeah.
Can someone please come and try to rob my house?
I wanted to change
so I
my
can-
name to
yeah,
Kevin.
dude, like, just
Actually, my dad, while he was around, actually called me Kevin after that movie.
Yeah?
For 20 years, I was called Kevin by my dad.
Damn you, lucky.
Kevin Talwar.
Kevin
It
Talwar.
still
Yeah,
works.
same. It's almost the same.
Yeah,
Kevin Srivastava is just not happening.
no, that's not happening.
No,
guys.
but I also like that. Like, I like Top Gun. I love Top Gun because of like Air Force planes and it was.
So there's a lot of movies.
What about Lion King, man? Like the whole barrage of animated, like Lion King. First
Also
time I
known as
cried in the
Hamlet.
theater. First time I cried in the theater. Like I was bawling and my mom was like, listen, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, no, I said, no, Maria.
Yeah, I understood about betrayal from
I was
that.
just like, bro, that
Lion King
really
was-
struck a chord.
Lion King.
And like Terminator Judgment Day, right? I first watched it in 94. Movie came out in 92. I watched it in 94. I was 7 years old. And I just remember this guy just fucking shooting. Then I watched it again in 96 when I was a little older. I was like, fuck, this is great. I
Did you
watched that
follow-
movie 500
I tell you what,
times.
Have you followed that up with Predator?
Yes!
Because Predator was
Yes.
such a great film.
At least
Predator.
watch Predator.
There's a YouTube video about why Predator is such a great film, and it deals.
It's
You know,
on
Arnold, we don't look at him as a great cinematic presence.
Yeah.
But dude, he has done some movies.
Eraser. True lies.
Dude,
True lies.
But there was the
Eraser.
one movie that every Hindi movie wants to be that Arnold did. Most of them are Rocky
Commando.
based. Commando.
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 One
What a
man.
great
One
film.
man.
We have a movie coming out right now with that Vidyut Jammal called Commando.
Called Commando.
Like not even.
Dude, there's,
no
a,
fucks
there's,
given
there's,
about
there's a scene in that movie. It was hilarious. I laughed so much, but it was meant to be like intense action. Where he's on the plane, he's taking off, okay? And there's a guy who's watching him. He's kidnapped, right? And he has to go do this because his daughter will die. He fucking takes the guy's head, cracks his skull, goes inside the luggage area, and comes out from the wheel and jumps off the plane and falls into water.
Yeah.
The plane's gone. He's like this. I'm gonna go back and kill those bitches now.
No, but like all these guys. So Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone, Jim Carrey,
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Adam Sandler. But one person, one of them was really highly underrated. Who was amazing? Steven Seagal.
Oh, yes.
Steven Seagal, right? Again, like all these. You want to see action movies? He's gone. He's fucked off to Russia now.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal is officially a resident of Russia.
He's so bad that it's good now.
Yeah, but no, Steven Seagal was great. There was also a comedy movie which was really great at that time. It was called Hot Shots Part 2.
Oh yeah. Charlie Sheen.
What a film!
So Hot Shots 1 was a take on Top Gun.
Yeah.
Hot Shots Part 2 was a take on Rambo.
Superb film.
Yeah.
And this is the ending. The chicken, he takes the chicken and goes.
Rowan Atkinson was in it, right?
Yeah, Rowan
Yeah,
Atkinson.
in the end, yes.
I grew up on
Bean,
Blackadder.
man.
I grew up on
Bean.
Blackadder. Blackadder was great.
Let's do something. So a lot of you guys haven't seen these movies from the 90s.
Yeah.
So let's focus on that decade because Adam Sandler is one name you took. Now today when we think of Adam Sandler, we think of alcohol movies. But in the 90s, Adam Sandler
Billy
was
Madison.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. What a film.
What a boy.
What a boy.
I even like Mr. Deeds. I was
Mr.
like,
Deeds is funny.
I'll watch
No, I
that.
really liked Happy Gilmore because there's the guy with the broken arm.
yeah.
He plays.
But that was the best part, right? Like in 90s America, what happened is, I hope we can replicate it here in India because what happened in 90s America is like a lot of the comedians got together, wrote scripts, directed and acted.
And a
They had
lot
their
of
own
that
cast.
SNL cast sort of graduated
Yeah.
to.
Okay, my favorite line from Billy Madison. I'll never forget this line. Alright, they're all lounging. This movie starts. They're all lazy rich guys, right? And his friends. So and one guy's like, "Hey, what day is it?" And the other guy goes, "I don't know, November."
You know another great cult comedy, Office Space.
Office Space.
Office Space. What a great
no idea.
look up Office
Okay.
Space.
So if you work in IT, you know anybody who works in IT, please find a copy of Office Space and give it to them. To give you the context, first of all, there's an Indian guy in it, Samir. Not gonna work here. there's a scene. Okay, the movie is all about frustration at corporate world. Okay, and it's based on some Dilbert characters who are in the. Okay, so there's one scene where our protagonist, who's having a rough time at work, has this has this construction worker neighbor, and he asks him, man, what would you do if you had $1 million? And so the construction guy goes, 2 chicks at the same time. that's it.
Like how he's narrowed his
That's
things
his
down.
2
That's
chicks
his
at
whole
the
life.
same time. That was my quote of that movie.
Has everyone here watched Star Wars?
Yeah.
Have-
No.
Not a fan of Star Wars. Don't care about it, but I've seen it.
You've not watched Star Wars? And not even a single one?
You know what? Star Wars it's like American obsessed things. You know, these nerds, they're obsessed over Star Wars so much, and now these nerds have come to the limelight because they are writers and creators and all that. So that's why Star Wars is
J.J. Abrams. Are you talking about J.J. Abrams?
Correct. Yeah. but
But I think like when I saw the first 3 films, right? Like so.
You mean the second 3, which were actually the first 3?
Sorry, yeah. Fuck. 4, 5, 6. When I saw 4, 5, 6, right? I saw it on Star Movies and they were playing them back to back because Phantom Menace was about to release. Right? So they played them back to back. I saw it and it blew my mind. Like properly. Like but then again, I was 8. So I saw it and I was like, dude, this is amazing.
No, so there's also, there were also these, so nobody watched war films at all, what? Like,
I
there
love
was
war
depending
films.
on-
My
World War
favorite
II, Bridge
thing.
on the River Kwai and stuff like that.
I
Like,
just
World
saw
War
Bridge
II.
on the River Kwai.
let's have your one favorite war movie, and I'll start with Saving Private Ryan.
Hey,
That-
fucker,
that
then
was-
I even I'll start with Saving
So
Private
you can also say it no.
But that's the same thing, same.
But it is such a great movie,
It's a
man.
lot of
You know that scene where that one kid he's fighting the German and he's like don't.
He's not in-
Don't.
yeah.
My heart was like wrenching there. I was like, oh my god.
History was my favorite subject. But you know, that being also said, when we were growing up in India, okay, used to have, like we were just introduced to Star Movies.
Yeah.
Or Z Cafe or AXN or whatever the fuck else.
Yeah.
And they would show movies
playing the same
earlier.
movies, yeah.
They would have very little censorship.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have seen Basic Instinct in 98.
Where she crossed her legs.
I saw her
Yeah.
and I saw her
Listen.
on Star Movies at home. I was like, wait, 1 second, there is no.
I mentioned this before. There used to be nudity on TV.
Yeah.
On a channel called Jane TV.
Jane TV.
No, I'm saying like popular Hollywood movies. Like one of the movies I can very distinctly remember, and guys will love this. In 97 it came out. I watched it in 99 when I was 12 years old. Because my cable wala told me कि ये रात को मैं आज TV पे लगा रहा हूँ. We used to have
I
something
like this
called
relationship.
At
you have with
1:30 on a
the
Saturday.
yeah.
1:30 on a
LD.
Laser disc.
You're 7-star.
7-star, yeah. So I had a very good rapport with him, and he was very chill. So he would tell us what वो वाला movie लगा रहा है. वो वाला means there's some scene in it. कितने बजे? 1:30 बजे.
1:30 बजे Saturday night.
1:30 बजे when you're 13, you're like, no chance. How is that gonna ever happen? So you pretend to sleep at 11 o'clock, keep an alarm. Alarm goes off 1:30, wake up, slyly go. I would lock my parents' room from outside.
Oh my god.
From outside. So even if they try to open, I don't know. I don't want to get caught.
What's worse, right? Getting caught watching porn or
them
your parents
locked-
being locked inside? Your parents being locked
Parents
inside.
being locked inside is
way-
always better.
Yeah, always better, yeah.
So this wasn't even porn. This was this movie called Wild Things.
Oh,
Wild Things has an amazing scene between Matt Dillon.
I'll tell you.
Dennis
Janice Richards
and
and
Naomi
Nev Campbell.
Nev Campbell. And it's a threesome sequence.
It's in the top. It's in the first like 10 minutes.
No.
of it.
It's
Yeah.
about, no. It's after the plan comes. It's 40 minutes, 40 minutes.
He
into it.
invested time in this. He remembers.
But I still don't know what the movie is about. But I can tell you that scene.
You know what? I'm with him. I don't know what the movie is about, but I
That
know.
scene
But
was
what a
also
scene.
in and out.
No, and you know why that scene is great? Because it doesn't start with fucking that cunt face taking a kiss.
Wow.
It's about Nev Campbell and Denise Richards
And you're like,
first
wait,
hitting a kiss.
Wait, what the hell is this? Chicks are making out.
Yeah.
Because we were 12, right?
First
We've
time,
not
yeah.
seen porn yet because there was no internet. Like, internet was just about to come in. This is 98, 99, I had internet. So this was only LD, so I'm sitting there and watching. I am turned
Mind
on
blown.
and scared at the same time.
Mind blown.
I don't want my parents
My
to see
moment
it.
like this was Titanic. Okay, so when Titanic like
I think
Painting scene.
a lot of people.
Lot of people was Titanic.
So basically it came to India, okay, and like everyone's talking about it, okay, everyone. So my parents are like, okay, we'll book tickets, okay. No one's told them anything, okay. So they booked tickets. We went and saw the film, and the scene comes on, okay, and I'm watching it, and I can see both my parents turn to me. And I dekha, theek hai, then I came back to school, and everyone in school is also talking about it. Did you see the tit in Titanic? I was like, yeah. So I was like, yes, I did.
I watched it with my mama. My mama took us for my cousin's birthday. So we were like 6 cousins, mama, mommy. And even in the theatre, they have not censored it.
They haven't.
It's in all its glory. You paint me like French girl, and we're like, fuck. And my mama's looking, he does this. So I'm like, hey, 1 minute. I'm like, what? This is one chance I'm gonna have to see Kate Winslet's tits. Don't cover my eyes.
There's a movie called Species, right?
Yeah.
Natasha
Yes, so I didn't. So nobody, none of us knew. There's like 8 or 10 of us.
Oh my
Guys,
god.
girls on the building. पूरी building के लोग first floor बैठ के Species देख रहे हैं. Mummy, auntie is coming. But that movie, that chick is super hot. But what was happening was the girls were getting really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And so they started leaving one by one. And they're like, and all, Chi, what kind of movie? I was like, you pick the movie. I was like, what Chi? I didn't pick the movie. You Chi or Dirty? I was
No,
like,
but guys, all the movies you're talking about, write it down, go watch it. You will not regret it. Girls don't watch it. I mean, watch it.
No, why? Girls
Watch
don't
it.
watch it.
No, you know why you will understand it? Because you will understand the complete, like, you'll understand the purity of unadulterated porn. Like,
Let's go back. Backtrack. Okay, so let's go back to the 80s. What are the 80s films you think you can today still hold ground?
Yeah,
We were not in the 80s.
Mad
No.
World.
Huh?
Mad
Oh, I saw
World.
that. The W.
My favorite superhero movie from the 80s still holds ground, and it's weak from a graphics point of view, but the story.
Superman.
No, man, RoboCop.
Oh yeah.
It's the first R-rated superhero I've seen in my life.
Yeah, and it was amazing. I've seen it.
Robocop was like the Deadpool of the 80s, right? I don't know.
He wasn't sarcastic.
He wasn't like he wasn't.
was a robot.
Like, he wasn't. He
Mr.
wasn't as
Miyagi,
funny.
which reminds me of Mr. Miyagi from
Yeah.
Karate Kid.
Miyagi,
Segue.
Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off.
My
Danielson.
My favorite scene was the chopsticks and they're trying to catch the
Yeah,
flies.
and then Danielson
he
gets it. That's why I went to the segue.
Yeah.
Because you just picked beginner's luck.
But I think for another movie, since we were talking about Species and the other kind, my dad and my dad's childhood friends were sitting and drinking at home this Saturday night, and they're sitting and watching a movie while drinking and chatting. So when I've gone to the living room, I've sat and I'm watching it, and the movie that comes on, I see the title, Barbed Wire.
Barbed wire.
Please watch this. Barbed Wire.
Oh,
with
so it's
Pamela
just a tits
Anderson.
falling
I
out.
didn't even watch Barbed Wire.
It is just tits, okay? Throughout. Now, I had an idea about it because my friend has told me कि एक movie है Pamela Anderson because everyone grew up because of Pamela Anderson. At least in the 90s.
So for those who don't know, Pamela Anderson was the Sunny Leon multiplied by.
No, she was way higher than Sunny
100
Leon, man.
million,
For
yeah.
us in the 90s, Pamela Anderson was the thing.
Just
She
watch,
was
just
the
YouTube
thing.
opening credits Baywatch.
No, Barbed Wire also, dude. She's on the this and there's water. Dude, anyway, it was fucking amazing. Right? I remember watching it, and this scene starts happening. And now my dad's sitting, and suddenly he's like Pamela Anderson on a rope with water splashing on either side, tits just falling out. Now I'm there. Now I'm seeing it.
You're transfixed.
I'm like, ये amazing है, ये देखना ही है.
Yeah.
My dad changes it. I'm like, oh, I think he's got
He's realized,
uncomfortable
yeah.
and all that. I said, okay. I've got it. He's changed it back. So young and old alike love Pamela
The
Anderson.
James Bond movies another instant, because there's always a sex
Yes.
scene in James Bond movies. So Indian parents are very like the remote is somewhere always near their hand. They know.
It's in their hand.
They're like,
No, but
click.
also it's amazing how they walk in right when the sex scene plays. It's just
They know.
They know.
They know what's happening.
They've seen it before, so they're like, hey man, 33 minutes mein ye hone wala hai. Just walk in at that time.
You know what? Wouldn't it be better if parents just walked in and just let the kids watch it and then told them what exactly happened, as opposed to pausing it and saying,
Yeah.
leave.
Wait, I have a film that Neville will really like. Dude, Mission Impossible. Yeah. Oh
Like
my
action.
god.
I think for everybody growing up, especially for
Mission
guys.
Impossible 1.
Yes.
I'll tell you with Mission Impossible 1 what happened, okay? I'm watching the film. And at that point, I remember it was playing at Sterling, okay? Sterling in VT.
Oh, Sterling.
Okay. So, when we went to watch it, so the concept of IMF,
Yeah.
okay, as an organization,
Impossible Mission
in
Force.
which they don't introduce, by the way, till the 4th film.
Yeah.
Fifth.
Okay. Fifth film.
Fifth film.
To his wife. But IMF, and everyone's like, fuck, but you're not going to understand the film. Because of all those like tricks and gadgets. And I'm like, it's mind blowing. फिर से देखने में मैं 3 बार एक ही दिन में देखा.
Wow.
Mission Impossible was a great film. John Voight.
What was the
nailed it.
first ever film you remember watching in the theatre? English film.
First ever English film watching in the theatre?
My first ever movie in the theatre was Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park also. Yeah, I saw Jurassic Park.
94. I was about 7. They let us go in, and I have never been that scared in my life. Like dinosaurs.
See,
was
but,
like,
but
fuck.
English movies only played at like Sterling.
Sterling.
Yeah.
Sterling
Sterling
was
Eros.
legal.
Yeah, and they were also far away.
And I had gone to Regal. My dad and I went for a movie alone. I think that's the only movie we watched together.
Your dad or you?
Yeah, just this one movie. And
Yeah,
there was this
usually
movie
like
called.
dads and sons don't do anything together.
That's true.
No, we watched
so.
cricket
They
matches.
changed
We
this.
watched like a million cricket matches together, but English movie in the theatre, we've only watched one together. It was called Free Willy. Oh,
great film.
What a great movie! I still think about it and cry a little bit. Like it was amazing.
What a great
Dude, I had
It broke
It
my
had
heart.
it had a
broke my
Michael
heart.
Jackson song at the end of it.
Yeah, it broke my heart when they realized that the close-up shots are done with a robot.
Robot, yeah.
I was like, oh my god, that's not the real animal. Like, what? That sucks.
Dude, I had a great moment with Jurassic Park. So it's my all-time favorite film. Okay, like I've seen that film 19, 20 times. Okay, every single time it played on Star Movies, I saw it.
Yeah.
Back to front, front to back. And but I never got to see it in a theater. Then they re-released it, like with remastered.
Yeah, a little later.
And just going to
That
the
have been
ticket
an even
counter-
mental experience because suddenly you have Dolby 5.1 and you're like, एक मिनट इधर पीछे है क्या T-Rex में?
Dude, best experience was going to the ticket counter and saying, "Do Jurassic Park then."
हाँ.
Oh my god, I was like, yes, childhood win.
Wow. Then I think that what a genre that we're really missing out is those dramatic movies that we started to watch when we started to get slightly emotionally mature. Not that we are now, but
I think that happened to me when I was 16. Now,
no, like I'm saying, like a Good Will Hunting or a
So yeah,
Shawshank
I
Redemption.
tell you what. So movies that from
You
those
just
perspectives-
blew your mind, dude.
Shawshank was probably the best drama movie I've ever seen. From the bat. Good Will Hunting was great. So
Like when I saw Pulp Fiction, the format
Fiction.
only in my head, I was like,
Yeah, blows your
and
mind.
you know what movie fucked me the most? And I think that parents, if you're watching this, let your kids watch Requiem for a Dream.
yeah, but that was in the 2000s.
I don't know.
But
I
really
don't know.
not do drugs.
Yeah.
No,
Actually,
till 18 you can't let them watch.
What-
it. I watched the movie when I was 18.
Yeah, Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, ये मैं कभी नहीं करा life में.
Yeah, exactly. That's the reaction you want from your children. Wow, ये मैं कभी नहीं कर रहा.
Oh, we forgot about genres. Actors who create their own genres. For example, Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
Every time you saw Meg Ryan, you know what.
You've got mail.
Yeah, you know what. But there was one guy, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, The Rock.
I mean, Nicolas Cage was the most Bollywood kind of action star. He did movie after movie, and most of them were good in the 90s.
Yeah, I used to like. I still.
Con Air, Face Off.
Con Air was
The Rock,
The
bro,
Rock.
with Sean Connery.
which in Hindi was Kayamat.
You know why, right?
FYI.
Sorkin doctored the film.
Makes sense.
Sorkin doctored the screen doctored the film.
That makes so much sense. It's unbelievable. Okay, Chal, one film that you saw and is so underrated, like that you want people to know about it.
Big Lebowski.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Hey, put your
Anything
glasses
by
back
Joel
on.
and Ethan Coen. Yeah.
I'm gonna put my glasses back on.
The dude abides.
Big Lebowski. I'm saying any film by Ethan and by the Coen
वही बोला
brothers.
मैंने. Anything by the Coen brothers.
brothers.
Okay.
If you were like 12, 13, you wouldn't probably enjoy it as much. But when you came of age and you grew up and you watch it, then like Pulp Fiction is my favoriteest movie ever. Okay, it's my all-time fucking. I'll watch it in and out every day. I watched the movie for the first time in 2002. I was like, wait, this came in 94?
Yeah.
So
It was
ahead of
fucking
its time.
9 years
Yeah.
ago. Like,
Another film that was like that was Run Lola. Run
Lola.
That was a
Run,
great-
Lola, Run. It's a German film. It's a really good film.
Really good film. There was that whole Guy Ritchie series, The Snatch.
Yeah.
Oh, what a film
Lock,
Snatch
Stock,
was.
and Two
Lock,
Smoking
Stock,
Barrels.
and Stock. Super
Snatch.
movie.
Lock Stock was one of the best stoner movies.
It is a super movie.
Super.
And Snatch
But
was
Snatch-
Is that genre? Like it's a guy
Gangster movie.
Yeah.
It's gangster
And the
movie.
only guy who possibly sort of
Stylized
represented it was Steven Soderbergh.
Yeah.
I'm saying sort of, not in its Americanized way. With Ocean's 11, 12, 13
Another person who
was
tried it was Priyadarshan.
So speaking of genres, one director who's I think created a genre for himself is Edgar Wright with his comedies.
J. Edgar Wright. Super.
So Shaun of the Dead,
Yeah.
Hot Fuzz.
Just watch. Also, there's another link on YouTube about how about how Edgar Wright does comedy.
Yes, very good.
The channel is called Every Frame of Painting.
Every frame of painting. Just check him out because of the way he does comedy and the way he uses
And
comedy.
speaking of Every Frame of Painting, he's covered actually some of the other people we haven't spoken about. For example, Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
You know what? Talking about guilty pleasure
Shanghai
of
dude.
movies. I can watch
Shanghai
an old
dude.
Jackie Chan. You whatever.
Rumble
song-
in the Bronx.
Drunken Master, Rumble in the Bronx, the
Police
what is the one?
Story.
Police Story.
Like growing up, this was the ultimate.
Yeah, Jackie Chan. Okay, Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee?
Jackie Chan.
Every time
Jackie
Jackie
Chan.
Because
From
Jackie
the
Chan-
Enter
Jackie
the
Chan-
Dragon.
No,
Hells
man.
holds such high esteem. That film.
But Bruce Lee is a martial arts expert. This guy's a
Jackie
human
Chan,
being.
Jackie Chan is an entertainer, man.
By the way, guys,
Many movies.
he's done a movie now called Kung Fu Yoga with
Yeah.
Sonu Sood.
Sonu Sood.
I'm so sorry.
You know,
I don't think Jackie Chan realizes who Sonu Sood is. I think he's come and like now he's seen like shit. I mean,
He looks like Amitabh. Must
I
be
think
Amitabh.
everybody was showing him somebody else's picture.
He's become-
like Amitabh picture, hey, Sonu Sood. Oh, very good.
he's
very
become Joe from Arrested Development.
I've made a huge mistake. Anal rapist.
What about Jackie Chan films? Like favorite Jackie Chan film?
Oh, Rumble in the Bronx is probably my favorite.
one of my favorite
Shanghai
films
Noon,
for
Shanghai
Jackie
Noon.
Chan.
Shanghai Noon.
No, man, not his Hollywood
That's
movies.
much later.
Drunken Master.
Drunken Master. So
Drunken
good.
Master.
But this is back in the day, like mid 90s.
I'm talking about Drunken Master, where it was even Chinese production. Like it was really
It was with
Chinese.
his team.
Yeah.
And they would take 100 takes to get it right. You know, and that choreography is, and the amount of times he's fallen.
Check out on every frame of painting. Check out Jackie Chan. Why Jackie Chan gets it right. It's a
Yeah.
great.
In fact, if you are checking that, then the next one we should talk about is Michael Bay. You know, the Bay effect.
The Bay effect.
Because
also
Michael-
known as Baymania. No, what is it?
Bayhem.
Bayhem.
Which is Michael Bay is the one director who just blows shit up.
He-
Like his idea of
He's the Rohit
Rohit
Shetty
Shetty.
of-
I was going to say that. He's the Rohit Shetty of Hollywood.
On
He's the-
steroids.
Yeah, on steroids. Like literally everything in every movie. You think about Armageddon, same shit. Bad Boys, same shit. Now the recent Transformers.
The Rock he only did.
Yeah.
Transformers. It's just like shit happens.
Bad
shit
Boys.
blows up, and there's an American flag in the corner. That's Michael Bay.
Transformers is called Transformers because it takes a good idea and transforms it into a piece of shit.
So another actor who I got to meet last year.
Oh, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
I know, love it. Catch me if you can, dude. Fucking love it.
Dude, Forrest Gump.
You mean Ron Howard? You met Ron Howard.
Forrest Gump, Catch Me If You Can,
Ron Howard too.
Castaway.
Castaway.
Like
Castaway.
so many of these movies
Hanks
you would watch.
Hanks blew your mind. I think Hanks has delivered an Oscar performance in almost every. Even in that You've Got Mail.
Yeah.
I think he's nailed it in You've Got Mail also.
Tom Hanks is the kind of guy like,
So good.
you know, and I actually asked him in the interview.
Yeah.
I was very curious about like, you know, like, is there any pressure on you? And he just, meh.
Like Tom fucking
No, so,
Hanks.
here's how
I acted in a movie with a coconut.
And a football.
And I killed it.
Here's
And
how
I made you feel bad when the football got lost.
Here's how little of a fuck he gives. If you go to his Instagram account right now, Tom Hanks, the movie star, the legend, is taking pictures of lost gloves.
Yeah.
And he puts it up, whose glove is this? This is Tom Hanks.
That's hilarious.
And so he
Even in Philadelphia, man.
yeah, very good.
What a great film.
You know,
Apollo
the-
He got back-to-back Oscars, no? For
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia Forrest Gump. And then got nominated for Apollo 13 and didn't win.
Yeah.
Which is
I
funny.
was tired giving him awards. They're like, sir, please, Abhi Salmat.
DiCaprio को दे दी.
No,
See,
but
DiCaprio-
I'm surprised we've forgotten DiCaprio, man.
Leo, the body of work he's done, the movies, even you look at a movie like Departed.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
You know, it's
Which
a-
reminds me, Scorsese, guys.
Also
yeah,
good.
which is, we're coming to it, but Scorsese and DiCaprio anyway, they're quite.
No, but like in
they're
the
quite a
early
team.
90s, that DiCaprio and Scorsese happened more after Gangs of New York.
2000,
But
yeah,
like
yeah.
before that, when he was doing Goodfellas, like what
Yeah.
a fucking movie
Taxi
that was,
Driver.
dude.
Taxi Driver,
No, but
Goodfellas
now we're
are-
talking about 70s.
But
All the
Like,
Robert De
De Niro
Niro,
wrote-
Martin Scorsese.
Out of this world.
You know, Pacino also
Hey, guys, have you
is
seen
fantastic. Scarface and what is the one where he gets not Heat, he gets.
I loved Heat because every
the bank robbery film, yeah, the one where he.
Heat, Dog Day Afternoon.
Dog Day Afternoon.
Oh,
Oh,
very
my
good.
god.
Hey guys, these are movies from way back, so don't get
But-
like
but
confused. These are-
worth-
but
worth
worth watching. You
watching.
should watch it.
Okay, if you, we've gone through a lot of movies, alright? And maybe we should stop right now because we have listed a shit ton of movies. Now,
You're going to pause this episode every
no,
like
now,
3
now
seconds.
you guys are gonna probably be like, what?
I don't get it. I'm too young. This, that. No, but seriously, listen to the movies, write them down, watch it if you can, and then rewatch this podcast, and you'll realize why we're so excited.
No, and we
talking
should,
about
and maybe we should get specific next time. So if you guys do watch these movies and you have questions about specific eras or people, maybe we can do a podcast just on that. I would love to do a podcast on the de-evolution of Adam Sandler, for example. You know,
Or the characterizations of Will Ferrell post SNL.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I think we've covered quite a bit. Before we confuse them further, why don't you watch all the movies we've spoken about
and
right
you know,
now?
and we have obviously not listed every goddamn movie we like, and so you guys are gonna go like, hey, you missed this movie. This was not about that. This was just about just talking.
Just geeking out about movie names.
Because guess what's gonna happen? Like, I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna get on Netflix and start watching.
Watching one of these,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. Another thing that we will try to do is if you we're not going to review movies or anything. That if you tell us to, like Karan said, do a decade or do a certain type of director or a certain type of genre, that would narrow it down for us a little bit, and we could do that.
And we will obviously watch the movies. We'll do some research, whatever we have to do. We don't do any research on this.
Sure.
We just
I will. He'll laugh.
I love. It's gonna be great.
yeah.
On that note, guys, thank you so
Okay,
much.
thanks so much for watching.
Amazing.
See you on
Bye-bye.
another episode.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you.
We'll be back.